Hi everyone, my name is Amy, and today's assignment explores the topic of learning through play. This topic focuses on evaluating the effectiveness of Labster in presenting knowledge in a fun, visual way by utilizing a preferred game such as Mario Kart as a way of comparison. In order to investigate this idea, I have utilized a frame innovation template to explore the different aspects of this topic and the capacity at which it can or will be improved. Frame innovation allows us to determine the source of our problem, who it affects, what can be improved, and how it can be improved. The foresight system was also used to investigate the topic as we are able to look at foresight, insight, cross-sight, and backsight. This enables us to determine our possible gains and what we can and have learned in order to be able to apply the research in a practical sense. The use of these two methods had led us to the problem statement. How can Labster improve their game in order to help individuals remain focused, engaged, and entertained while learning? This question will be further explored through the subsidiary questions. These questions include, are the visuals in a game important? What role does incentive play in enjoying a game? And how can Labster improve their game to become more engaging? These questions will significantly aid us in thoroughly examining the problem statement. My approach to this investigation included the following methods, and I will be discussing why each one was chosen and useful. Playing the games myself was a highly effective way to test the game and its effect on a student in real time. Recording myself on Zoom while playing the games allowed me to read body language and facial expressions of the user to determine the effect that the game had. And approaching the game once as a user and once as a designer allowed for a broader perspective to be explored. In order to properly investigate this topic, a range of different approaches and methods were utilized for data collection, including observation, journey maps, affinity diagrams, empathy maps, as well as photos, recordings, and notes. The last method that I utilized was Miro. The website was a highly useful tool in investigating this problem as it enabled me to utilize multiple different templates in order to determine the problems found within Labster. Miro made observation, note-taking, and graphing a super easy and efficient ordeal and ensured that the results could be easily analyzed. Let's explore the results. Are the visuals in a game important? The research suggests that yes, it is important. We found that Labster is immediately unengaging due to its pixelated graphics and dull colors. We deduced this by comparing it to a successful game, such as Mario Kart, where the graphics are super detailed and the colors are vibrant, proving that Labster lacks in that aspect. What role does incentive play in enjoying a game? Incentive has proven to play a great role in enjoying a game. In Labster, there was no incentive to do well in the quizzes, and there was no challenge either, making the game unengaging. Labster gave too many chances to get the right answer and led to an uninterested user. Mario Kart, however, provided an incentive on unlocking new vehicles and characters in order to keep the user engaged. Lastly, what can Labster implement to do better? The research suggests that better graphics with more vibrant colors, more intriguing incentives, and more opportunities for the user to be creative, have more control, will keep the user invested and motivated enough to enjoy the game for long periods of time. The annex includes affinity diagrams, empathy mapping, journey mapping, and taxonomies, as well as photos. What does this research implicate for future investigations? In the future, the aspects of visuals and graphics that appeal to users could be further investigated and implemented in all online fields. Online studying and how it can become more enjoyable overall for people of all ages could also be investigated in order to motivate more people to not only complete studies but also succeed academically. Recommendations. It is suggested that Labster should take on a new visuals and graphics team or introduce extensive training for the current team to improve their graphics. The game should also look towards creating a more well-rounded website with a home base and avatars. Labster should look towards providing better or more intriguing incentives such as collectible items for avatars. And finally, Labster should look to creating different levels of learning or different levels of challenges for students of all different ages.